Just real quick, I know people are protesting, and you should have every right to. And the riots is so many things that's going on. Look at the situation, the whole history of police brutality with Breonna Taylor, with the No Knock Warrant situation, man. You just have racist white cops doing whatever they want to do. To, like I said, to George Floyd, which is horrendous. It was a very disrespectful, just a message that hey, we're gonna do whatever we want to do, and we're gonna get away with it. He's been charged with third-degree murder, just a very petty sentence of deprived heart mind incident. So because they want to argue that he had a coronary artery disease, oh well, that pretty much activated to the point that he, even though he was in distress, he died because of his own will, which is completely unacceptable. But when you restrict a man's airway, he's already tied behind his back with a freaking handcuffs. He really pretty much was defenseless, couldn't do anything, and they really didn't do too much. Even the cops that was just standing around. So that whole situations, and I just really very disappointed. If Jacob Fry or Tim Wadsworth, especially Jacob Fry, you are the chief, man. You are like the freaking leader of that damn city, the most representation. If you would have just fired them immediately and charged them immediately, first degree murder, all of them, then a lot of this, it may be still some riots. People still may be upset, but expressing their thoughts. But if you would have gave them life in prison, seriously, come up together, speak with the Minnesota Attorney General, get them life in prison, then a lot of this stuff won't be happening. And we just had Governor of Florida, I believe, DeSantis. They spray painted his governor mansion, and he's calling for security. It's gonna be crazy. America's not gonna really be the same after this. And I was thinking about all the bad history that's been going on. You keep provoking. This is what y'all want. This is what is going on in this particular moment. So I want to say this to the young people, is that I know you guys are angry. Let's transform that energy to at least come up with some solutions. We don't really have no direction right now. I know we're angry, mad, just taking things. Besides, forget the boycotting. Like I said, Ti's situation, that whole July 7th thing, I believe that is really good. And then we can pretty much just learn from that. Just basically, if you don't know, it's a blackout day. We're not spending no money, nothing. You can patronize maybe black businesses, but other than that, we're not spending our money outside our communities for that whole day. Let it crumble. And I look at this too. The COVID-19 set a lot of things back. So it's 50%. I mean, a lot of corporations filed bankruptcy. It's getting there. And financially, if you hit them in their pockets, and that was just a matter of 2 or 3 months. Now, can you imagine? We do this for like a whole year, just really circulating our money into our communities, and then try to get some more training for these cops here, and how to do cultural appropriation, how to deal with African Americans, and employ more African American cops, I believe, in the black community. So when I was talking to Gray, he was saying if you get more and investing your energy into more professional careers like police officers, a lawyer, doctors, I think that will help out a lot more. Because too, it was a young woman. She told us like, hey, even black men are getting killed by the cops, but you got doctors killing black women. A lot of things too, silently. It's the things that goes on. I remember they were stating that patients would feel comfortable, a black patient would feel more comfortable with a black doctor. That's statistical facts, because for the most part they know where they came from, they know about their body a lot more. They just more, I guess say they can relate to them a little bit for the most part, and they can kind of diagnose them the right way, and they just feel like it's a great follow up, and they can really pretty much get their health on track. But going to the situation here is sickening. I'm very upset about George Floyd's situation. I know his parents got a settlement, but we gotta get justice, because we don't even know the people who was charged for the Ahmaud Arbery case, are they gonna get life or anything. And it's just been a repeated history, just black people just getting killed, and the people who killed them, that's supposed to uphold the law, are getting away with it and going to a different precinct. Did you know it takes about 4 to 5 months to complete a police go to the police academy, and they supposed to enforce the law? That's you're not gonna learn everything about the law in 4 or 5 months. It should be at least a year or two of training. I truly believe, because it takes about 7 years to become a lawyer, and they just practice the law. You know what I'm saying? Lawyers and usually police kind of work hand on hand. It's just crazy. We gotta get our minds right. I know it's just people in distress too, because they don't understand they can't contribute to the American economy. A lot of people are filed for unemployment. To about 20 million, 40 to 60 million Americans filed for unemployment. People are living paycheck to paycheck, which is 70% of America. People are have negative expectancy about their future. So of course you're gonna have a lot of angry protests. They're not thinking about COVID-19. Who cares at this moment? All they care is about, like, can I be treated as a regular human being? You know what I'm saying? Can I be treated as a regular human being while in America? As a black man, it's my cousin tweeted out. She was just stating that, being a black man is it's tough. Being a black, just black in general, it's like a death sentence in America at times when you go on and you encounter with police authority, and that's not right. But they want us to contribute to the American dream. How can you do that if you have like governors like Governor Richmond, like she made it, put a stimulation that you couldn't buy seeds and you couldn't plant your foods. You only can go to one residence in this particular time. It's already people upset and angry. Now you got like how your officials telling you what they want you to do, but they not following suit. They still traveling, doing what they want to do, living in their mansion, still making money. We gotta. This is all the anger that's just spewing, and then George Floyd was just a tipping point. So that's why I believe that maybe COVID-19 is the new Malcolm X right now. And then I'm gonna start studying this book from Oxford University, the Region of Poverty, things like that, man. So I did notice that a lot of major cities that's ran by Democrats are getting destroyed. It's ridiculous, but hey, it's what it is, man. The just thing is that we just gotta have some direction. We gotta have a plan. I know I made a video about 70-80% of the people who's riding. It's not even from the city, but I do want to say it is like good, genuine people down there though. That's still very angry and upset. And I applaud the rioters that's actually checking those people. Like, hey, don't be doing that. Don't be spray paint. Don't be vandalizing. I don't condone, like, it was a truck driver. He was trying to go to work and take care of his business and everything, and they was blocking one of the highways. And they was trying to attack him. They was breaking and vandalizing the glass window. I don't condone that, man. Don't just be killing innocent people, because it's really taking out the fact of what happened to George Floyd. But I do understand why everyone is upset. So until then, America can really address the correlation of law enforcement and black people in America, then maybe a lot of this stuff will die down. But at this moment, just gotta live with it. Continue to move forward, and I'm very angry about it, but I'm trying to transfer my energy to something better, to something great. Maybe start going to phases, having like meetings, sign up for the NAACP, learn how to write proposals, and hold our politicians accountable and everything, and have some political representations and put some money in between it. Have meetings about that. That's what I'm going to do, and link with like-minded African Americans. But this your boy Young Link. I'm gonna go live later on today. Gotta get out of here. I just feel like on my heart I want to say this. If you want to comment, please leave a comment, man. But this is a huge reset, and maybe God is just talking to us. And also to get yourself spiritually ready. Talk to God, pray to God. Safeguard your families, because us, going to the mall and having a good time, that stuff's gonna come to an end. We gotta address these issues. I'm out. Deuces.